As you tour the Leet Farmstead, a must stop is the Carriage house. Now, 1916, Billy had the Carriage house built. It wasn't a carriage house for horse and buggy carriages, it was for his fleet of cars. It is a 3-car garage built in 1916. I am standing by his gas tank. He could drive his cars into his garage, gas up, and leave again. One of the Billy stories is that he was always driving quickly. He was going to Omaha through a little town called Kirkman. And Kirkman got word that he was coming through fast, so they set up a roadblock for him. They got him stopped. He said, "What's the fine?" They said, $10. He threw them $20 and said, "I'm coming through home just as fast as I came through this morning." As you come into the garage part, look around. You'll see pictures of the cars that Billy had. A Pierce Arrow, Stutz Bearcat, Stutz Touring Car, a Mercer race car, a Gardenier Hispano Suiza. We've documented that Billy owned all these cars at one time. The Mercer is the one that he set an amateur land speed record, 86.8 miles per hour. Billy knew when he turned 19 that he was going to inherit a lot of money. It was $250,000 that we've documented. Again, putting that into today's figures, that's about $3.33 million. Billy turned 19, he went to Omaha, got himself a wife, got himself the race car, and they took off on an extended vacation. One story I have read is that they took camping gear and went to California. And as they arrived, the Californians were just awed by these rich Iowans in all their camping gear. Look at the Mercer car that is pictured in the Carriage house. Where could they put all of this expensive, huge camping gear that they brought? I haven't figured it out. As you go through the Carriage house, enter the door to the rear. That will be the kitchen area. The Carriage house had an apartment for the farmhand, and we're guessing maybe the farmhand's wife was the original cook. Right inside the door, before you even see the kitchen, you'll see a large electrical board. When Billy had the electricity coming in from the railroad line to the farm, this was the switchboard for the entire farm. It's amazing. Yes, there is one switch that says swimming pool. I've heard 2 stories. One, that it never got built, and 2, that it had gotten built, somebody drowned, and they filled it in. So that remains a mystery, whether that actually did have a swimming pool. Now, the stair steps to go upstairs are a lot narrower than the ones in the house. This is, after all, for the farm laborer. But when you go upstairs, notice that it, again, has a bathroom, it has the electricity, and in 1916, 1917, if you were a farm laborer, I would think you would be in 7th heaven having these facilities. Now, the apartment was used by an apartment for many families. Over the years, many young couples would start their family here and then move to another house. One of the families has children that come back and help pick up sticks, help with website, help with things. They do it as a tribute to their parents who lived in this apartment. As I'm speaking, you may have noticed traffic sounds in the background. We are located right next to 141, Highway 141, that comes out of Des Moines and comes into western Iowa. It's a wonderful way to get here. When the Hausbarn Heritage Park acquired this property, you could not see the highway because of all the trees and shrubs and brush. They spent a lot of time cleaning out. We can now see some of that traffic going by, but we're very easily accessible along Highway 141.